This isn't like traditional hold steady thing. It's a little acoustic. And we're going to call this a brother's touch. It's named after a bookstore that I used to see in Minneapolis, although I never went there. Howard is kind enough to have us here. Where is he? He's just going to skip.
There he is.
He's going to, hey! Donations.
Passing the hat.
Basically, you guys.
Oh, this is for JerseyMike. If anyone wants to donate, and honestly, before we start, before we started this band, I had not been anywhere. I'd never been out of the United States, and we've been a million places since, and especially to the UK a ton. And what's most exciting about that is that we met so many cool people, and a lot of these people are in the room today. And it's actually incredible. It's really special. And thanks, Howard, for having us at your house. And thank you, Lisa. Thank you all. And thanks for being a part of it. And feel really blessed. So we're going to do several songs for you. This one's called Spinners. Before she figures out what's wrong, put another record on. She picks it up and she carries it across. Heartbreak hurts, but she can dance it off. Sure, some nights she'll curse these clubs. She's 2 years off some prairie town. She goes out most every night. She dresses up and she spins around. Same guy buys another round. Let her know he's interested. Nights go on forever now, but the morning comes up quick. You gotta loosen your grip. Never let them tie you up. It's a big city, there's a lot of love. Salted rims and frosted mugs. You gotta get back out there. Light champagne and inbound trains. Soft hands and phantom pains. Never let them tie you up. It's a big city, there's a lot of love. When she's pretty sure it's safe, she goes to a different place. Decides she's gonna get some guy before she even finds him. Then she's got him, yes she wants him, but she can't decide if she wants him. She goes out most every night. She cuddles up and she spins aside. He comes in much closer and the signal he's still interested. Some nights are so complicated. Soft hands are so frustrating. She never gets in the cars. Never let them tie you up. It's a big city, there's a lot of love. Salted rims and frosted mugs. You gotta get back out there. Light champagne and inbound trains. Soft hands and phantom planes. Never let them tie you up. It's a big city, there's a lot of love. She's 2 years off some prairie town. She dresses up and she spins around. Little looks and smaller talk. Heartbreak hurts, but you can dance it off. She's 2 years off some prairie town. She dresses up and she spins around. Never let them tie you down. It's a big city, there's just so much love. Once you're out there, everything's possible. There might be a fight, there might be a miracle. Listen, your grapevine, it feels so incredible. Let the city live your life for you tonight. Tie you up. It's a big city, there's a lot of love. Salted rims and frosted nugs. It's a big city. A brother's touch.
After every song.
That's the logo. Brother's touch. I'm glad I didn't set my drink on that. All right, we're gonna do the ambassador. You were in Michigan, she was pretty much living in 3-2 bars, a stretch to call a club. It was called the Ambassador, she was pretty much crashing there. Space between the skin and all the blood. Nights we're hot and hissing like an iron. Days spent climbing walls like a vine. Bay City tire shop, it's just a temporary stop. Touchdown on a trip that was mostly undefined. You were still staying there. All the halls smelled like burning hair. In the end it made you sick, but at first you didn't mind. Nights were hot and hissing like an iron. Days were cold and crushed you like a can. Years spent faking pain and making plans. Pretty sure you recognize these guys. They were asking right for you just the other night. Blood on the bed and the lights in their eyes. If he came around the back, we could take him by surprise. Bay City tire shop, it's just a temporary stop. Touchdown on a trip that was mostly undefined. You're still well, I know he's not Catholic. He's Got a cross all upside down carved in his arm. The nights were hot and hissing like an iron. Days were cold and crushed you like a can. Years spent faking pain and making plans. Pretty sure you recognize these guys. They were asking around for you just the other night. There was blood on the bed and the lights in their eyes. And you came back to us, South Minneapolis. Said revenge exists outside of space and time. It was that your friend can really move things with his mind. It was called the Ambassador. Wasn't much diplomatic there. Space between the skin and all the blood. I was having a hard time remembering the words because I'm thinking so many positive thoughts. You can make him like you. You don't have to deal with the dealers. Let your boyfriend deal with the dealers. It only gets inconvenient when you want to get high alone. You don't have to know how to get home. Let your boyfriend tell the driver the best way to go. It only gets kind of weird when you want to go home alone. You don't have to know the inspiring people. Let your boyfriend know the inspiring people. You can hang in the kitchen. You can talk about the stars in the upcoming sequel. If he gets out of your boyfriend's things,
There's always other boys, there's always other boyfriends.
if he gets out of your boyfriend's scene,
There's always other scenes, there's always other boyfriends.
you don't have to deal with the dealers. Let your boyfriend deal with the dealers. It only gets inconvenience when you want to get high alone. You don't have to go to the right kind of schools. Let your boyfriend come from the right kind of schools. You can wear his old sweatshirt. You can cover yourself like a bruise. And if he gets out of your boyfriend's things,
There's always other boys, there's always other boyfriends.
if he gets out of his Vikings friends,
There's always other boys, there's always other boyfriends.
if he gets out of the car he drives,
There's always other boys and you can make him like it.
if he gets out of the music he likes,
There's always other boys and you can make him like it.
you say it don't have a problem until you start to do it alone. Say it don't have a problem until you start bringing it home. Say you don't have a problem until you start sleeping alone.
There's always other boys, there's always other boyfriends.
There's always other boys and you can make them like you.
There's other boys, there's always other boyfriends.
There's always other boys and you can make them like you.
There's always other boys, there's always other boyfriends.
There's always other boys and you can make them like you.
Always other boys, there's always other boyfriends.
There's always other boys. You can make them like you. Thing about a brother's touch is we don't take requests, we make requests. And I was wondering, is there any more champagne? If not, that's fine. Is there? Or sparkling, whatever. Yeah, I mean, any more of what I'm drinking. I'll take one of those if that doesn't work. Yeah. This we're gonna do almost everything, which is in the '70s, a lot of bands got brought down by the fact that they only could write. Oh, thank you. Write at a certain point anything other than road songs. Skinner has like tons, right? Allman Brothers has a lot of road songs. Southern? Do you think that's a Southern thing, Steve?
Totally, yeah.
But also metal.
Yeah.
80s metal. Home Sweet Home.
Home Sweet Home. Power ballads. Yeah.
What was the Poison one? Or was it just the video?
The video.
Yeah, Every Rose has
Rose.
I'm temporarily pretty good.
What?
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I quite like it.
I call it champagne loosely.
Turn the page.
Turn the page. Yeah. Do British bands have road songs? English bands have road songs.
Well, Irish.
Yeah.
Thin Lizzy certainly has them. They're Irish. What? Was that Eddie and the Hot Rods? Yeah.
Belgium's like Canadian to Europe, aren't they?
Let's talk about me forgetting lyrics.
Hey!
All right.
It's a friendly pop of the corks.
Almost everything. Something might happen, but nothing will be never ending. Right from the start, I told you I can't spend the night. Forget all the feelings, remember the sessions, how we made a connection. With the lamps of my dreams looking up at your hands, your hands pointing up at the lights. Yeah, there are nights I get terrified. Sure you get terrified too. So hey, won't you show me a sign if I'm getting through to you? I'm still pretty into you. The bus rolled up into Franklin at dawn. Everything seemed super slow-mo. The Waffle House waitress that asked us if we were Pink Floyd. Sat in the back of the theater just drinking and talking about movies and Krishna and hardcore and Jesus and joy. Yeah, there are nights I get terrified. Sure you get terrified too. So hey, won't you show me a sign if I'm getting through to you? When the lights come up I can see so much. I can hear you breathe. I can feel almost everything. I checked in the Methodist, met with some residents, maxed out my medicine, let me back loose again. I went to some movie, was loud, dumb, and bloody. The third act took place in a wormhole. The hero ascended to heaven, then we headed home. Got blocked at the exits, the medics with stretchers. Finally they said just forget it. Well, kid went down, isn't dead, he just can't find his phone. Yeah, there are nights I get terrified. Sure you get terrified too. So hey, won't you show me a sign if I'm getting through to you? I can hear you breathe. I can feel almost everything. Almost everything.
One, two, three, four.
Little hood rat friend makes me sick, and after I get sick I just get sad. 'Cause a barn's being broke, hurts to be heartbroken. Always being both must be a drag. She's been calling me again. She's been calling me again. Well, your little hood rat friend, she's been calling me again. And I can't stand all those things that she sticks into her skin, like sharpened ballpoint pens and steel guitar strings. She says it hurts, but it's worth it. And tiny little text etched into her neck, it said Jesus lived and died for all your sins. And she's got blue black ink and it's scratched into her lower back. It says, damn right to rise again, damn right to rise again. Damn right to rise again. And I've been dusted in the dark up in Penetration Park, and I've been plastered, shaking hard and searching in a dirty storefront church, and I've been plowed. I never been your little hood rat friend. I never been with your little hood rat friends. I never been with your little hood rat friends. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? Hey, your little hood rat friend, she got me high though, high though. We're like 17 and stuck up in Osceola. She said it's funny how true love gets troubled by still water. Washed up in the Mississippi River. Her clattering was pointed at the people. She said St. Teresa came to me in dreams. She said I ain't gonna do anything sexual with you. I'm kinda saving myself for the scene. And I've been dusted in the dark of the Penetration Park, and I've been plastered, shaking around and searching in a dirty storefront church, and I've been plowed. I never been your little hood rat friends. I never been with your little hood rat friends. I never been with your little hood rat friend. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? So I usually say this in a different song. But there is truly so much joy in what we do up here. And I want to thank you all for being a part of that. For being here and making this all so incredible.
Wouldn't be anywhere else.
Thanks, Howard. And to Howard, well, you made this easy because I usually do this rap about my own home, my own hometown. Well, here we are in your actual home. And thanks for having us in your home. This is about my own home, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Home of the Minnesota Vikings, right? You picked a hell of a team. I warned you. We do have some good bands from there. And she said City Center used to be the center of our scene. Now City Center's over. No one really goes there. And then we used to drink beneath some railroad bridge. Some nights the bus would even stop. There was just too many kids waiting for my ride, and I got jumped from behind. I got punctured. Stopped by the cops, found it in my socks, and I got probed. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. I ain't never been with your little hood rat friends. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? Hey citrus, hey liquor, I love it when you touch each other. Hey whiskey, hey ginger, I come to you with Richard fingers. Feel Judas in the hard eyes of the boys working the corners. I feel Jesus in the clumsiness of young and awkward lovers. A barroom, a tavern, I find hope in all the souls you gather. A citrus, a liquor, I love it when we come together. I find Jesus in the awkwardness of young and clumsy lovers. I feel Judas in the hard eyes of the boys working the corners. I feel Jesus in the awkwardness of young and clumsy lovers. I feel Judas in the pistols and the pagers that come with all the powders. Lost in fog and love and faithless fear. I've had kisses that make Judas seem sincere. Lost in fog and love and faithless fear. I've I've had kisses that make Judas seem sincere. Lost in fog and love and faithless fear. I've had kisses that make Judas seem sincere. Lost in fog and love and faithless fear. I've had kisses that make Judas seem sincere. So we're going to do one more, and then we're going to do it again all tonight. So I hope you'll join us there. And this is just apropos for the did the race already happen? Howard, do you know? 3:20, yeah. Did it go off? Do you know how you did? I bet you would have known, right?
Craig, we don't talk about it when we lose.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Do you celebrate being 500? Yeah. Well, this is about a horse and a boy and a girl. She put $900 on the 5th horse in the 6th race. I think his name is Chips Ahoy. Came in 6 lengths ahead. We spent the whole next week getting high. On some tip that she got from some other boy. We were overjoyed. Girl, and she don't have to work. She can tell which horse is gonna finish in first. Some nights the painkillers make the pain even worse. Came in 6 lengths ahead. We spent the whole next week getting high. I love this girl, but I can't tell when she's having a good time. How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't let me touch you? How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't even dance? How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't let me touch you? How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't even dance? She's hard on the heart and she's soft to the touch. She gets migraine headaches so she does it too much. She always does it too much. Supposed to know that you're high if you won't let me touch you. How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't even dance? How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't let me touch you? How am I supposed to know that you're high if you won't even dance? And you won't even dance. Thanks so much. So before that's all we got. I just want to say So I have these photos I was taking off stage when we first came to England. We played a show at York. I think it was called Fibbers. Yeah. Was that the first time you saw us? Yeah, I have shots from the stage, and it was before I met Howard. But Howard is in the shots. And he looks like he's having a fantastic time. And all I would say is that I hadn't met him yet. And since I've it's sort of a, when I saw this photo, I realized like how much everything was going to change. And it's not just about him, but just it's really, I hadn't met any of you. And it's been incredible. So thank you for inviting us into our home. And thank you all for being here. It's awesome.
I can't even tell you how kind and amazing this band is. It's like to look at all of your faces, just, I can't, believe how many positive, amazing people are around me. But it's funny because Craig won't remember, because it's funny, one of my friends always says that having a good memory is almost like a curse, and it's a bit rude. Because the night at York Fibbers that Craig was talking about, before carry on.
Sounds cleaned up their own mess.
It's all time. A 20-second video clip from that night at Fibbers. But the thing that I'll always remember was, and I suspect it even predates the photo that you found randomly. Fibbers was so small, I met you in the gents' lavatory. This is a clean story. Craig just turned to me and gave me a wry smile. I had no idea who Craig was. Craig had some sort of baseball hat on, I'm guessing it was a twins hat. And he just turned around to me and said to me, I was like, hang on, I kind of think you're American, you might be with the band. And he said, we're going to have an amazing time tonight. And I was like, I've got no idea how true that was then, but I've had so many amazing times, and I think we all have. I can, we've all got our stories, but I've said to you all, that the amount of positive people, the friends, the people who know, it's the networks and so forth are so brilliant, and mere words aren't enough just to say mere thank you, but the whole study, the people, and there's people who are in America who should be here, I'm so grateful for coming all this way. I'm so grateful for you guys, but I better stop now because such an Oscar speech, But guys, can I just say the most sincere thank you to them today? And all of you.
I knew that was going to happen.